Making minor tweaks to our everyday habits can set off a cascade of remarkable changes, revolutionizing the way we live. I admit, I was once doubtful of such transformation. My life, a repetitive cycle almost verging on dullness, was characterized by predictable weekends drowned in alcohol and a pack-a-day smoking habit. My diet was a parade of processed and canned foods, forming a foundation of unhealthy living. This pattern persisted until I acknowledged the urgent need for change. My lifestyle was undoubtedly impairing my brain's optimal functioning. Without proper nourishment, both physical and mental, everyday tasks became increasingly challenging. Poor health, lack of physical activity, and substandard nutrition not only affect the body but also the brain, leading to a loss of motivation. This cycle of low energy and persistent bad habits seemed easier to continue than to break. If you are new here, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Statistics show that only 3% of my audience is subscribed to my channel. So if this content has helped you in any way, I ask you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Perhaps you find yourself in a similar situation. In this discussion, I aim to share actionable steps that, though not effortless, can initiate a departure from such a cycle towards a healthier, more active life. I couldn't previously fathom a productive day, but this changed dramatically. Last holiday, I managed 6 to 8 hours of productive study daily, significantly improving both my knowledge and physical health, a stark contrast to my previous self-destructive loop. This change in course stemmed from understanding the Paro Principle, which posits that roughly 80% of outcomes stem from 20% of causes. Adjusting these critical 20% can set off a domino effect, enhancing a large portion of our lives. While this ratio isn't rigid and varies among individuals, it's a concept supported by clinical evidence. Altering just 20% of key habits can lead to substantial improvements in many life areas. However, changing these crucial habits can be complex, often necessitating professional guidance. In hindsight, my unhealthy habits were responsible for 80% of my life's negativity. Modifying these habits can result in significant progress in health and overall well-being. Implementing change is challenging, especially considering that many negative habits are deeply embedded in the brain's neural circuits. Yet, there are small but strategic steps one can take. Suppose you're unable to afford professional help but want to break free from detrimental routines. In that case, there are simple yet effective measures within the crucial 20% that can positively impact your life. I'll share 2 fundamental practices to start this transformation, tackling the root causes of 80% of the adverse outcomes. These tips are accessible and free for everyone. But before delving into them, let's first understand some basic neuroscientific principles. Donald Hebb, a significant figure in neuroscience and psychology, introduced the concept that neurons that fire together wire together in his 1949 book, The Organization of Behavior. This idea is essential for understanding how habits form and persist in our brains. When 2 neurons activate simultaneously, their connection strengthens, reinforcing and perpetuating the associated behavior. To visualize this, consider a gym analogy. Just as exercising your biceps makes them stronger, repeatedly activating certain neural circuits in the brain strengthens those connections. If you've conditioned your brain to respond to negative stimuli with unhealthy habits, this pattern becomes more entrenched. Changing these habits requires conscious and sustained effort to develop new behavioral patterns. By understanding this brain dynamic, we can begin to implement changes in the 20% of habits we aim to modify, thereby improving 80% of our life outcomes. The journey towards changing entrenched habits like smoking, excessive alcohol use, and poor diet is not just about breaking old patterns, but also about establishing new, healthier ones. To embark on this adventure, think of yourself as an explorer venturing into the uncharted territory of your own mind. We'll explore effective methods to dismantle old habits and cultivate healthier ones. Understanding and reprogramming our brain synapses is key to encouraging more positive behaviors. This path is challenging, but the rewards are immense. So let's embark on this exciting journey of self-discovery and transformation, unraveling the mysteries of our minds and rewriting the rules that govern our lives. This path promises not only knowledge, but also a profound personal transformation. You have now reached the halfway mark of the video. I congratulate you for trying to become a better version of yourself, and I also humbly ask you to leave a comment, as it helps my channel immensely. If you do not know what to comment, just write mind over body so I know you reached this far. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Also, I've linked some books on Stoicism that helped me become the man I am today, and will also help you achieve a Stoic mindset. Now back to the video. Often our behaviors are governed by self-imposed rules, many without any external foundation. Take, for instance, someone who veers off their diet with a single chocolate, then decides the entire day's diet is ruined. It's illogical to forego all other healthy meals due to one misstep. Similarly, if one strays from their diet on a Wednesday and waits until Monday to restart, it's irrational. Monday is just another 24-hour day, like Wednesday. Yet, we impose arbitrary rules that dictate the start of new beginnings. These examples highlight how we often set arbitrary rules that guide our actions, both positively and negatively. The real challenge is to recognize these self-imposed guidelines, often unconsciously made, and start to question them. This allows us to dismantle dysfunctional behaviors and replace them with healthier, more productive habits. It's about discovering how to change these self-made rules to embark on a journey of personal transformation and life quality improvement. We often create internal rules that guide our daily lives. For instance, believing that missing a weekend outing or not checking social media regularly means missing out on something crucial. However, not knowing the latest gossip or celebrity news hardly impacts our lives, but these rules, often shaped by our social environment, lead us to develop harmful habits. The first step in transformation is awareness of the norms that guide our lives. Approach this journey with curiosity and openness, analyzing these hidden rules. Understanding them lays the groundwork for significant life changes. The next step is to strategize how to reorient our routines in light of these norms. While it may seem straightforward, those who have experienced it know its profound impact. Remember, influencing just 20% of our actions can transform up to 80% of the outcomes. This journey of self-improvement involves a simple yet powerful tool, the use of a planner. Often underestimated, a planner can revolutionize our daily behaviors. If we're used to setting rules that guide our actions, some of which are dysfunctional, why not use an external tool to positively influence our habits? The planner acts as an external aid for behavior modulation. It's practical, easy to use, and even free with options like paper planners or digital apps like Google Calendar. The key is to honor and respect what is recorded in the planner. If you've struggled with planners in the past, a useful tip is to set a minimum achievement threshold to consider the day successful. For example, completing 7 out of 10 tasks can mark a successful day. Prioritizing tasks, perhaps marking them in different colors for urgency, helps maintain focus on what's crucial. Incorporating a planner into your routine establishes a new positive norm, shaping your behavior for the better. Respecting your planner fosters new synaptic connections in the brain, essential for productivity and efficiency. Over time, this becomes a habit, leading to a more organized and productive life. By using a planner, we practice Stoic teachings about controlling actions and emotions. The Stoics emphasized focusing on what's within our reach and accepting what cannot be changed. By committing to your planner, you're practicing discipline and consistency. It's a process, a path we choose to follow each day. Self-discipline, a cornerstone of an organized life, should be balanced with flexibility. Adopt the 70% rule. On some days, completing 70% of your tasks is enough, allowing room for flexibility without feeling like a failure. However, develop a sense of discomfort when not fulfilling your planner. This balance between discipline and flexibility is key to sustainable growth. Remember, changing habits and improving is a process. The consistent use of a planner gradually reshapes the functioning of your brain, impacting habits, emotional well-being, and self-esteem. It's a path requiring dedication and continuous effort, but the benefits are clear and lasting. Change is a continuous process. With patience and persistence, small daily steps lead to significant transformations. Stay committed to your purpose and watch the positive changes unfold in your routine and life quality. And now, you've reached the end of this lesson. If you enjoyed our video, like it, subscribe and comment so that YouTube knows that these types of videos are for people like you, and we can continue creating similar videos in the future.